Chargers personnel prepare all season long for the draft, but now that we are only days away from the big event, preparation inside these walls has kicked into high gear. Now I'm going to take you on an exclusive look at what goes on in preparation, and we're lucky enough to have Chargers General Manager AJ Smith walk us through the process and help us get geared up for the 2011 NFL Draft. Now come on, let's go inside and take a look. Well, AJ, we are only a few days away from the big event, and I want to know, as well as everybody else, what goes on in preparation for all of this.
Well, we're getting ready for the draft, and we've been here since the 14th on Thursday, all holed up together down in the war room at the other end. So why don't I take you down and show you the war room and exactly what's going on around here. This is where we are for what we call our readings, where we'll go over all of the players, section by section, who's the top running back, who's the 50th running back, and everybody has an opinion. We've got the coaches in here, we've got all of our scouts, directors, and everyone will have an opportunity to speak their piece. And then we move on to the next player. So this has been going on, like I was saying to you, since the 14th. And it just goes around and around and around. And we'll complete that process very soon, and then it's going to be decision time.
Well, it looks like there's a lot going on right here, so I want to know who's sitting where.
This is where I'll sit, right here. And at the far end will be Jimmy Ray, and Jimmy Ray coordinates the entire process, meaning he'll say the first guy to speak, the second guy, the third guy, and it's usually the first scout that's been in there. It will go all the way around to our coordinators and position coaches. And then right at the end, he'll ask Coach Turner if he has something to say, and then if I have something to interject, and we're finished, and we move on to the next player. Our scouts are all on the perimeter, and they all have their books of all of the players, and it really just smoothly goes in the operation until we're completed. What we have here is a position board. You see where it says offensive tackle, offensive guard. We will list the top player all the way down to maybe the 50th player, in our opinion, of what we think it is by value. And we'll move that and fill this whole board up. Now over here we have another board, which is, you can see round 1, round 2, round 3. Just before the draft, we will fill that board up of what the anticipation is of what we think will go on in the National Football League. We have what we call an old traditional draft board, where we want a flavor of what's going on in the National Football League, so that when selections are made, we check ourselves to see someone has taken a player. And we'll stock that board with all the players the way we see it in value in the NFL. And also our players that we're interested in the particular spots, are also right where we need to have that. What we'll have on draft day, I will be sitting here, and Dean Spanos will be sitting right there, and we'll have the head football coach, Norv Turner, right there. After we make the selection, or just prior to it, I will get on the phone with our draft. And it's one of the most wonderful times in all of my career, is relaying that information to a young man that's been his hopes and dreams. And he picks up that phone, he's usually got the whole family behind him, and when you tell him that they're going to be a San Diego Charger, what goes on in the background of the noise is just unbelievable. And then I'll turn around and give him to the head football coach for a conversation. Norv Turner in hand will turn around and talk to our own Dean Spanos. And it repeats itself as we go through the draft.
Well, there you have it, folks. There's your inside scoop on the Chargers 2011 NFL Draft. The Chargers are set to pick 18th overall, with 2 picks in the second round and then 2 picks in the third round. The draft kicks off Thursday night at 5 p.m. We hope you tune in for all the action.